Hey, what's going on? Zach D Productions here, and I'm here for a list video for you guys. So for this list, I am here with part 2 of bands I only like one song from. Now, I'm sure some of you do recall a few years ago, I did do a list of 5 bands that I went over of bands I only like one song from. So here I am with part 2 a few years later because there are, of course, more bands I only like one song from. So I have 5 bands listed here. You know how this goes. This is in no particular order. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, the first band I'm going to jump to here is Journey. Now, I do believe I have thrown shade at Journey before. Not too much, but very briefly, because there's not really a whole lot to, I guess, make fun of this band for or throw shade at this band for. Because they're really not a bad band technically. They're just not really my thing. I think my problem with this band is when it comes to that era of rock music, I just think they're one of the more overplayed bands in rock music, in my personal opinion. I mean, they're not as overplayed as other bands, for example, like Guns N' Roses, but still pretty overplayed, I would say. I know they're very big, very huge, but they're not a bad band. Sometimes overplay doesn't always mean bad, necessarily. Journey is definitely not as bad as I made them out to be back in the day. Now, the one song that I do like from them is Separate Ways, Worlds Apart. This is actually not a bad song. It's actually a pretty cool track, a pretty cool song, and yeah, probably the only song from Journey I can actually dig a little bit. Now, their one song, The Wheel in the Sky Keeps on Turning, or whatever the heck that song is called, I think I'd be okay if I didn't hear that song ever again, because that is one of their more overplayed songs, I would say. So yeah, but Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, it's actually probably the only Journey song that I actually do like a little bit. Okay, so next we have Destria. Now, I actually did try getting into Destria, I believe. I think it's been years ago at this point I tried getting into this band. I think it was like back during my first year of college or something. That was like really when I was heavily into metalcore and stuff, so it would make sense for me to try to get into this band because I do believe Destria is a metalcore band. I don't think they're a bad band still, even to this day. I still don't think they're bad. I just don't listen to them. But there is one song from them that I always liked, and this was actually the song that kind of made me interested in checking out this band to begin with, and that is More Than You Know, which is one of their more unique songs. It's more of a ballad, but it does have some heaviness to it, especially towards the end of the song. Yeah, it is more emotional, and yeah, it's a good song. Probably the only song from Destria that I do like. So More Than You Know, it's actually a good song from Destria, really the only song from this band that I've liked. So there you have it. Next, we have Stone Sour. Now, the only song that I do like from Stone Sour is Bother, which I want to say was from the Spider-Man soundtrack, Spider-Man 2002. I believe that's how I actually discovered this song, actually. And I've always liked this song, actually. Good vocals, you know, good instrument work, everything like that. I mean, I'm not really a big Stone Sour fan, but I actually really do like this song, and I've always liked this song. And even back in my childhood, I've always liked this song. This was really back before I really got into a lot of bands, back before I got into much music and all that stuff. So Bother by Stone Sour, really the only song I like from Stone Sour. Not really a fan of any of Corey Taylor's projects, not Stone Sour, not Slipknot, nothing like that. But I've always liked this song. So Bother, good track. So next we have Drowning Pool. Now, the song that I do like from Drowning Pool is Bodies, of course. It's maybe their biggest song, and some people might say, really, you don't think that song's overplayed? I don't know. I just think that this song, I wouldn't say it's as overplayed as other songs that I find to be just annoying or just highly overplayed or whatever. This is a song that I actually kind of do like. I mean, come on, you can't deny it does go hard. I mean, come on. Regardless of how edgy it might be or whatever someone wants to say about it, you know, I kind of do enjoy this one for what it is. It's not, you know, something that I listen to a lot, but it's something that I do dig. I believe that this was in the soundtrack for The One with Jet Li. I believe it was in that movie. So yeah, good song. Not really a big Drowning Pool fan, but you know, I could dig this track a little bit. Okay, so the last band on this list is Papa Roach. Now, what is the one song that I do like from Papa Roach? I believe this song was also featured in the movie The One with Jet Li. This is my last resort. That's right, last resort. I actually do like this song. It definitely goes hard as well. Lyrically, it definitely deals with some serious issues. I mean, there's no other way around that. So, all in all, I do like this song for what it is. Yeah, some people might say it's edgy, whether we're talking about the lyrics or whether we're talking about the music itself or the vocals or whatever the case may be. I don't care. I actually do like this track. It's actually a pretty good song from Papa Roach. But as far as everything else from Papa Roach, I mean, maybe there's some other stuff from the album that Last Resort is from that I can maybe see myself liking, but I haven't really explored too much of Papa Roach. But everything that I've looked into from Papa Roach, at the end of the day, this is really the only song that, you know, I actually dig from the band. I've heard Papa Roach's later stuff is garbage, so I probably won't even bother. Yeah, and I think I did listen to some of Papa Roach's more recent stuff or some of their more modern work. Was not a fan whatsoever, but yeah, Last Resort, good song from Papa Roach, the only song that I do like from this band. So Papa Roach, had to throw them on the list. So let me know what you think. That is a list of 5 more bands that I only like one song from. So feel free to let me know what you think. Are there any bands that you only like one song from? Maybe a few songs? Feel free to let me know. So with that said, thank you for watching. Have a good one.